So today I wanted to talk about these mushroom coffee alternatives. So I finally tried one and I was so hyped. I kept saying I want to try one, then I never tried it. So finally went on Amazon, ordered me one. I get it and I'm like, this is disgusting. But I did make it delicious. So I wanted to give a quick rundown of how I made it delicious. And why aren't people talking about how terrible these things are? I had a friend that I knew had one, and I texted him after I tried this thing and was talking about how bad it was. He's like, yeah, I couldn't get with it. And then I'm like, nobody says this. And then I say it to my cousin, and she starts cracking up. And she's telling me how one of her friends posted on Instagram about the fact that nobody's talking about how terrible it is. Also, all right, so I'm talking about it. These things are gross, but they're good for you, and y'all know I'm all about that. It's a lot of things that I partake in that taste terrible, and I still do it. But so here's the one I tried. It's called Shroom Fuel. And when I read about it, I'm like, oh, this sounds bomb. It has cacao, cinnamon, chaga, lion's mane, maca, B5, B6, B1, B12, B9. I'm like, it's about to be lit. It wasn't. But here's what I did. So so for the most part, as when it comes to milk alternatives, lately I've been using coconut cream. So I get the natural can of the coconut cream or coconut milk, but I get the one that doesn't have anything but coconut and water. So the difference between the cream and the milk is just how much water is in there. If you get the cream, it's thicker, it's less water. That's the only difference. So I'll get the cream, and then I can make it to whatever consistency I want for whatever I'm using it for. So take that, heat it up, and I finally got one of those little drink mixer things to whip up your milk for your coffee and all of that. Yeah, finally got one, thanks Malika. So I use that, and I put cinnamon, ginger, maple in it. I whipped it up. Oh, and some vanilla. So I put cinnamon, ginger, vanilla, and maple. And I heated it, whipped it, and added the little chaga whatever to it. It's amazing. So if you're trying to get into this shroom stuff, that's the way to go. The other thing that I tried, I did the same thing with almond milk, still delicious. And then I also did it with and mixed it with coffee. Beautiful. I also did it and I mixed it with chai. Beautiful. So these are some very great ways that you can enjoy the disgusting, good for you mushroom coffee. Thank me later.